My name is David Episokali, the host of this one-on-one show, and I have my gentleman right on my left here. He's an educationist. He is a psychologist, a lecturer at one of the big schools we have here in the country. Are you? It's a big school. He's also a teacher at one of the biggest schools we have in Mbale and some parts of.
Yeah, actually, we are the third in the whole of Mbale district, and that is Mbale Progressive Secondary School. Yeah.
Do you want to help me introduce yourself to the people who are watching us?
This is Booza Ashraf, the guest tonight, who is going to share with you much of the information as the moderator is going to put it. I'm a teacher in many schools, and at the moment I'm working with the Islamic University in Uganda. I'm also working with the Mbale Progressive Secondary Schools and other schools that I might not mention here. Thank you very much. But those are my pocket issues now.
Pocket issues now. You can't express to us your pocket issues.
Yeah.
Mwabaliko bagenda kuzino abasomesa b'emyaka gino muli baswaga nukadukira nchikola mutya. What do you teach at Mbale Progressive? For starters,
very many things. The new curriculum has come, and it has come with a lot of changes. More so, the most important change which is there is applicability of what we teach the students. How are the students going to use the knowledge that we give them in class in our day-to-day situation? That is the most important.
How has it been for you?
To some, that is Mbale Progressive. Among them, it is easy and good and sweet, and we are moving on well. Yeah. Actually, it makes us active. A person who is weak-hearted, you can't manage to handle the new curriculum.
How? Why?
It needs a lot of innovations. It needs someone who is updated, and it needs someone who is so creative in order to accommodate all the content that you teach.
They can start innovating.
Those who can adjust, they should do it very fast.
They better hurry.
Those who are very stiff and rigid, they are going to opt for other things. If they can't adjust.
Bro.
Yeah, because it is so good to have what we call rote learning, whereby we taught students to cram and produce on the paper. These days we make students understand more and apply the knowledge.
80% student, 20%
teachers. Yes.
How has it been?
It is very good, and more so when it comes to the project work, among others, students are doing very good. When you come to Mbale Progressive, I don't know whether I've paid for the advert.
You're gonna pay for next time.
When you come to Mbale Progressive Schools, but you can check the newspapers. You'll find us there. When you come to school, at least a kid leaves school when he has some work he can do by himself, him or herself. Students are making liquid soap. We are teaching them how to carry out agriculture. We are teaching them how to write, how to speak. We are even teaching them various co-curriculars. Do you know that we have much of the talent in Mbale district right now, in most of the movie industry, the music industry, the media houses, one of them is
like,
here.
like the big talk
Yeah.
media.
All those people are products of Mbale Progressive. We are just sending
One of them
more.
is here.
Yeah, we are just sending more to you in order for you to understand what we produce as an institution.
Kachoga mala kwisa akalango baje bagambe form 5 in tandise bagambe baite
Tubayise senior ntena bakutandika, admissions are still open.
baje
Senior 5 is still open. You come. We need students. We can accommodate them. But for us,
there is space.
we are there to serve. There is space. Bring your kids.
Please bring the students to Mbale Progressive. I think he said that it's the best performing school right now. We have at the second in the whole district.
In the whole district, we are the best, but we are ranked the third because they come. Yes,
yeah, we're the best in the rank, but okay,
yeah,
third ranked, but best in their books in the whole district and the city of Mbale. Today, why I called you here, just before we start that, it was just by the way. We are using this platform to fight racism, and I'm sure you're a sports personnel. You love sport. I'm sure you played football from the time of secondary school to the time of university.
Yeah, I'm still even
after
playing
that.
right
Yes,
now.
right now you're doing football, and just on when Tuesday this week, Prestiani, the player of
Prestini,
Prestiani, the player of Benfica FC in Portugal, had a game with, I believe that for me that was the best goal I think I've seen this season in the Champions League from Vinicius Junior. Then there was a bit of a scuffle and a bit of calling him mono, like a racial abuse. And what do you make of that in this dispensation, 21st century, we still have segregation, racial abuses in a game of sport?
Yeah, but I think for me, the aspect of racial segregation and discrimination, there is a very big fight against it. We should acknowledge some of those organizations, most of the leagues. They are trying as much as possible. It is not easy to erase this thing that was planted right from childhood from someone. I'll give you an example. We have countries, up to now, they are still practicing racism. There are countries where you go and to find an African is looked at as if it's something peculiar, something unique. And if you are not so much careful, some of them tend to lose their lives. Why? Because they take them still to be animals. When I look at Prestiani is an Argentine, not so?
Yeah,
he comes from Argentina by birth, right?
Yes, it's true.
And that young boy comes from a society where there is too much of racial segregation and racism. I think even though these leagues are trying as much as possible, it is something which is inherited and which needs a lot of efforts. I will not say Prestiani should be left to move unpunished as a footballer. I think they should ban him for some good matches, such that the rest of the people who are ready to exercise such a thing should be put to a stop. But this is not the first time we are seeing Vinicius Junior go through this. And most of the Brazilian players, French players, they go through all that.
Even English.
Yeah,
Rashford.
Yes. And I want to tell you, there's something that we skip our mind. We always tend to look at newspapers, but when you look at a newspaper, I want you to be careful in this coming World Cup. When you buy newspapers, when England has won,
they put a white man on top.
They put the white man on top.
Hurricane.
They put Hurricane on top, right? But when England is beaten, they put Saka
and they put
Rashford. You see? So it means that even the media is helping in exercising racial discrimination and segregation. So in this act, I believe there should be a strong war against racism.
And as the big talk media, we strongly, I mean, with the strongest stance possible, uh, refuse, racial segregation, discrimination based on somebody's race and somebody's, even his region. It's even, my brother, even back to our country here. Okay, ono Muteso, ono Mugisu, or even just our own selves. It also comes down to ourselves. Maybe we shall not allow this place to develop than the other. We shall keep running. I think that is also, we should as well condemn that with the strongest terms possible. Friends, we are all one person, we are all one people, we all speak, I don't know, but we are all the same people. And as the big talk media, we stand against racial segregation, even tribal segregation and differences, and what we stand against all that crap. I mean, friends, we are one people, by one God, by one person. So there is no need in any way for you to get somebody based on his gender, on her gender, on his tribe, on her tribe, on his race, on her race. No need of calling somebody Muzungu. It's also racism. Don't do that. Don't call him Muzungu. You're being racist in nature. Stop it. Okay, guys, stop. We are all brothers. Call him Boza. Even if it's from any place, call him my brother, my sister. We are one people, friends. I don't want to hear this type of thing. It's absolutely very bad. Let's stop it. Our country is one. This is a global village. Our globe is one small global village. So, friends, in the UK, in the US, everywhere in Argentina, we are one people, man. So let's stop it, friends. And I really condemn you. I mean, President, whatever you call yourself, you better stop it. And all players involved in this type of act, please stop it, friends. We are one people. And I refuse that as a person. As a big talk media, we refuse it, guys. And we're against it. All right. Today we are in a beautiful place here. We are in Sigma Fountain Hotel with this big man right here, and I'm happy to host him. And of course, the big talk is for the big people, the big guys. If you're in Mbale and you're coming to Mbale, the place you need to be chilling from. How are you feeling this place, man?
It is very cool. Very cool. Actually, this is my first time to be here. And
thank the big talk, man.
Thank you, Big Talk Media, for hosting me in such a beautiful place. I see it is very cool. And one time, I need to come back here with my friends and we sit and we chill.
If you're coming to Mbale and there's any place you want to be, you need to be at Sigma Hotel, Fountain Hotel. Sigma Fountain Hotel. I mean, just after Kumi, Palisa Road, you slope down from the stadium. Just before the Adventist Church, you slope down, you get somewhere there. From here, Mbale says slope down to Paradise. You come back up here. Please come and have the best chilling place ever in Mbale. These are their numbers: 0747145449. I'll do one more time: 0747 1454 and 47. Please reach out to these guys for the best. 49. Yes, 49 for the best services ever. Today we are here discussing good things, and one of them is basically about family. And family, we're discussing single parenthood or single parenting. Dr. Booza, do you want to get on a microphone and tell us what single parenting actually is and what actually a family maybe could be, if we could begin from that before we get to single parenting?
Yeah, thank you very much, moderator. We all have families.
Mazima.
And the aspect of family is an origin of way back in the traditional days, where the historians very well know that we started as a species in the wilderness during those Stone Age periods, and we came on discovering one another. We started staying together. One Aleman identified another Aleman. They met at a certain cave, did what they did by coincidence. They produced another species to start up what we call family system. So it is that family system from the three species that existed. So the three expanded. So they started producing, and when they increased in number, they brought another nature. That is what we call the clan system. So the question phrased to me is, what is a family? In this aspect, the viewers, I want to know to put note to this, that a family is where children are born and bred.
Just like that.
Just where it's an avenue of childbearing. So if you have not produced, it means you are just in the house. That is not a family. Family, we define it as a place where children are born and then what? Bred. In the aspect of breeding, we look at taking care of the children. Taking care of the children, you are doing what we call a parenting role.
Taking care of the children, doing the parenting role.
Very, very, very good. When you take care of the children, you are parenting. But if you produce children, you are fathering.
Byanjawulo muko?
Byanjawulo.
Mu Luganda sebo?
Mu Luganda, w'ofunyisa omukazi olubuto, ozaala, n'ofuuka taata, n'ofuuka maama.
Dad, or father, and
mother.
And mother.
Very good. The father is that one who made a woman produce.
Obaka one night stand. Oba bichi.
As long as the woman produces, you become a father automatically, and the other one becomes what?
No, wechiro ka one night stand.
Kamara.
Dakabiri satu.
Zezo. Biologically.
Dakabiri satu, bro.
Biologically.
2 minutes.
Very good.
Atenga abantu babana bagala dakatuma 5.
Biologically, it is 2 to 3 minutes. Ebisigadde kwefumula. Kwefumula. You call it kulaga waka. Yeah. Yes, 2 to 3 minutes are enough.
Kwefumula.
Yes, the other minutes do you 1 hour, 2 hours.
Abana bagala wiki. Sabuda ase munna mazeo
okulwayo sikwe kufuna ekikututte okifuna mu dakiika ezisooka 3
nekigwerawo.
That is why medically men who take long, they have a medical problem. And women who take long to get satisfied, they also have a medical problem. And most of these issues are caused by various infections, UTIs.
Infections ate beriko mukama wange.
Very good.
So kati buli muntu ayagala elongated hours wa infection choligamba.
It's another discussion
for another day. We need to do. We shall get back Dr. Booza here to discuss infections and long hours of experience.
So
okay.
I was looking at a father and a mother. For those ones have produced. But if you go an extra mile to take care of what you have produced, you become what? A parent.
A parent.
All right? So it means that if I get any born child and bring that child to my home, I automatically take care of that child. I'm not the father of the child, but I'm a parent.
You become a parent.
Yes, I become a parent because I'm the one going to do what? Take care of that child. So we should differentiate between the two: a father or a mother and a parent. A parent is that person who take care. Yes, alabirira abaana. Oyo y'omuzadde, ye parent. Naye ono azaala obuzaazi
n'atema,
oyo bamuyita taata oba bamuyita ani? Maama. Now, when you do it single-handedly, when you care for the child single-handedly,
as an individual, one person,
yes,
I mean, it's the two. It takes two to entangle.
Yes.
So after two entangling,
one goes away,
then one runs away.
Okay.
And then one with one. So this one becomes.
It is now called a single parent, regardless of the sex.
Whether men or woman.
Regardless. As long as you are taking on the initiative of taking care, you are a single parent. If you are doing it single-handedly. So that is the definition of a single parent.
Ate baneno abagamba mbu, okay, we can agree to co-parent.
Very good. You are bringing in the aspect of co-parenting. We have separated, but we are taking care together.
That's co-parenting.
Very good.
So
we are in different environments, but we are taking on the same responsibility of that child.
Of bringing the kids.
Very good.
Possibly you can be with the kid can be with me during the school time.
No problem.
On holiday, she's with the mother.
No problem.
Maybe with me during holiday.
That is co-parenting. Okay. That is co-parenting, right? Yeah. If you separate, I can separate with my wife. My wife gets another husband. I get another wife, but we can still come together for the cause of what?
Of the babies.
Of the child. Or the children we already what? Already have. So that is called the co-parenting. Yeah, co is cooperating. Working together. So yes, we are working together to help these children do what? Grow up and get the basics that they need in life. So if you are taking care of a child or the children, you are a parent.
Nebanga tali uwo.
Nebanga tali uwo.
Tuwamuzaala. Togamba nimu category eyo kati.
Okitegedde.
Nimu yo category. Oba oyagala kunkola otya.
Tona wasa.
Twani bude yo bro. Tubeyo.
Tona wasa. Then kabakulabirira. But we are in the age of now.
Yeah, I know.
Helping.
I know.
You are a parent, I know.
I know. Yeah. All right. So what? Obuzibu ki obuleta bunene of single parenthood okubeera nga eyongeddeko nnyo. Let's use Mbale as an example. Wanene mu Mbale wane gwanga lyaffe at large. Why is single parenthood on a very serious, like it's accelerating on a very serious note? It's running like crazy.
Thank you very much. When we look at the aspect of the increasing rate of single parents in majorly Mbale City, we are going to still base on the statistics from WUBOS. WUBOS is it?
As a researcher.
Uganda Bureau of what?
Statistics.
Which was conducted in the recent years. They indicated 40% single parent rate in Mbale City. In this case, and a private study that I also participated in or conducted, we revealed that, that was last year, we revealed that the rise was now at 60%. The rise is at 60%.
60%.
Yes. That means that, I'll give you just a rough example. On the 10 parents you find, 6 are single. They are single parenting.
What?
Yes. And 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 10.
Yes.
What?
Are single parents. With evidence of a study that I also participated
You're
in
part of the
last
study?
year. Yes. It indicated a rate of 60%, of which very many people are asking themselves questions. Lwaki? Why is this increasing at this rate? 2024, 40%. 2025, 60%.
It's doubled.
It's almost doubled. What is the cause? There are very many causes that are registered down towards the cause of single parenting. Very many causes. We shall look at cause number 1, which is natural. We can't control it. It is the death of either the father or the death of the mother.
One of the parents.
Yes. In most cases, when you're in a family and you lose a father, it so much happens that the mother takes over the responsibility of helping the children. The children grow. You are also a case under study. Okay. Do you have a father?
I don't have.
You just have a mother.
Yes.
All right. So that is the cause.
And you?
I'm also in the case study. Why? Because when my father died, I was still I'm now controlled by my what? By my mother. Right? Yeah. Regardless of my age, my mother still has the responsibility. Yes. Still takes the responsibility of taking care of us who are home, though we come in and also take care of her. But as a parent, he remained the one. So the first cause we can look at, which is natural, we can't intend it.
Cannot stop it.
Yes, that is the death of either of the spouses, the father, the mother. And when one of them dies, it is full responsibility to that
shifted to one person.
Yes, one person
who is alive.
Yes, who is alive. Right? That is cause 1. We have cause number 2. Cause number 2.
And this cause we cannot stop it. The first cause we cannot. No one has
control over it. Yes. Second cause is of the cause of single parenting is early childbirths. Or call it early pregnancies.
Okuzala omuntu akyali
muto and yes, ng'akyali muto.
Omwana kuzaala omwana. The baby giving birth to a baby.
The baby, yes. When you statistics show that a girl to get pregnant is after her first season of menstruation. She can conceive.
Others get at 9,
at 9 years, 10 years. 11. Recently, we've been looking through the newspapers. A girl of primary 6 gave birth to a baby. So a baby is giving birth to a baby.
Absolutely.
Okay. So if that child becomes pregnant, are you going to marry her off to the person responsible?
No.
Automatically, no. So that child will grow up with that responsibility of taking care of the child,
of a fellow child, fellow baby.
Very good. So that is another cause. And you are talking about controlling the first cause, but the question is, can we control also the second cause?
The question is there. It's coming next there. Do you want to answer right now, or we can go ahead and attack it? Because you want to first continue. First, let's look at it at the broader way. Let's first look. Okay, look at it. Can you control this one here?
Yes, we can try to control. But what are those causes of such incidences?
Please, you want to look at that? A cause in a cause.
A cause in a cause. I'll not call it family neglect, though it is one of the causes. But sometimes I put it on very, very, very many factors.
What you see?
The first factor that causes premature pregnancies is one, the nature of the family, the type of parents we have at home. Those are called the parenting styles that we use at home.
Okay.
Yes.
The parenting styles we use at home.
Yes.
So we also have parenting styles or types at home.
Yes.
Just do you want to look at one after the other?
Let us look at the first parenting style, and that is known as the authoritarians. Who is an authoritarian? An authoritarian is that dictator in a home, the father or mother who works on order.
Do this, do this, do this.
Very good.
Without this, don't do this, do this.
They punish. And you have to do it because I have said, I'm your father.
No option.
The command is a command. Those ones are called authoritarian parents. And we have very many of them. You might be very harsh on a child thinking you are saving him or her. But in the long run, that child is going to go out of your hands. How? If that child gets into trouble, he or she will fear
to come close
to you, to tell you, to be open to you. Tell you that, Father, this and this, I'm going through this and that. Our children are going through a lot that as parents who are so tough don't know and who are not ready to understand. An authoritarian parent will never give room for reasoning. Why? If you have gone against the law, automatically you have to be what?
Punished.
Be punished. That is their law, right? Yes, that parent is called an authoritarian. When a girl goes with a boy, what happens thereafter? I don't want to judge the recent scenario that is moving over media of a parent who beat up in Matuga. A parent who beat up a boy to death who was found in his house with his daughter. Right? Yeah. Those are things for the heart. Yes, so but what would have been the appropriate option? If you were that parent, what would you have done?
But would be it would have been like engagement. Can we engage? Can we engage? Can we talk? Can we talk?
Authoritarianism sometimes does not work everywhere. This is a little bit vulgar. I'm sorry. Use this example. But take an example. You are sleeping and a mosquito lands on one of your private parts as a gentleman. Do you slap the mosquito?
You slap the body. The mosquito run away.
Let us say the mosquito has landed on your testicles. Will you slap the mosquito?
No, you slap the testicles.
Yeah. Automatically, who is going to feel the pain? Why? Because you don't have to use force on each and everything in approach. There are some things that need your calmness. The way you will handle that mosquito at that time is the way you have to approach some issues. Okay? So that parent would have adopted the second parenting style.
Which is?
And that is being authoritative. An authoritative parent is that parent who gives room of dialogue. Yes. Room of dialogue and negotiation. When a child undergoes what we mean by a mistake, a parent come and question the child. Ask him or her, why did he or
do something,
right?
That she has done.
Give room for
dialogue, conversation.
Yes, conversation. In the long run, you realize that maybe I, as a parent, I'm at the wrong side. Then I will see how I harmonize I harmonize issues. Yes. In such a parent, when I find my daughter with a certain boy in my house, right? I don't need to overreact at that moment. Why? Because you were also looking for a woman.
At some point,
yes, we can't question you which methods you used. Because we have many methods of skinning what? A goat. Okay? So, as I beat up the other boy, what about me? Which tricks did I use to use?
You want to skin from the guy's house.
But you skinning where should we skin from?
You're skinning.
And where should we skin from? Okay. The
on.
girl is the only place the boy could access her is their parents' home, right? Because it's order that the parents don't allow her to move what? To move out, right? And the boy, since he has too much of the love, yes, I have to go to the girl's home, regardless. But we also need to understand. Let us not skip the story. We also have to understand where the parents there 24/7 or they were not there always. And if they were not there, in whose responsibility was the girl
left up? Yes.
All right. Sometimes you might think that yes, the man did something right to beat up the boy, right? But now the parent, if you were not there, who did you leave your child with? Okay. Then if you were there, how could you allow a boy to enter your family when you don't know? And if it is not the first, not the second time, what were you waiting for to reprimand or to arrest the boy and take in legal actions or measures? So an authoritative parent gets room to understand all of that.
Dialogue. Let's converse.
Let's converse.
Let's talk.
Parents, I'm telling you this.
Our camera.
When we use force to our children, we are creating warthogs and we are creating hyenas. But if we put there room for dialogue, we are going to identify very many challenges that our children are going through. Some of us think that being tough is the way to be respected. Even when you call a child and just ask some few questions, that child will respect you, will love you, and will be closer to you, to the extent that if that girl is conned or vibed by any boy, you will be the first to come and to be told, yes, that Mzee, I was moving here and there, and this certain boy, you know, and I have this in my heart. I feel I'm in love with what? With him. And Mzee will maybe say, bring the boy and we see.
Let's have a
yes, let's talk. Yes, let's talk. If the girl is underage, you can still say, call your boyfriend. We see. There is a certain movie, it's a series, comedy movie, for the people who love watching. It's a family series, comedy. It is called My Kids and Wife.
Please, guys, go watch My Kids and My Wife, as Doctor was speaking about it.
So, please. There is a kid who came in the house and was like a kid of 8 years, came and said he's asking for a hand in marriage of the man's daughter. The daughter was 5 years, 5, 6 years. And the boy of 8 years was asking a hand in what? In marriage. And the way the father handled it, to the extent that he used to allow the boy come, they associate with the younger girl. You know, being in that stage, you could see how you can control the situation, right? I really enjoyed it. How can we also use that
in Africa?
So
I think let's address this. I think parents, myself inclusive, and even him, Doctor, is here. Do you want to speak that on the camera? That let's try to see. Let's stop being, authoritarian parents, but let's address. Let's take our kids as our friends, and let's engage with them to ensure that we get the best out of these kids.
To the studies I've conducted and read, I think, it proves that authoritative parenting is the right thing to be done. Why? When you dialogue with these children, you will come to understand what they are going through, and you will be able to get solutions for those challenges. But if you are very tough, these children will not face you, and when they go into wrong, instead of coming to you to say sorry, they will just run away. And those are the people that will get problems there, and in the long run, they will become single parents. But if a child is always in contact with you, you will be at her disposal, and you'll be always there for that child, and you will limit a lot of problems. However, the third parenting style,
just before you come there, my friends, we are live on one-on-one on the Big Talk Media. Today we are hosting educationist, psychologist, and also a great man in Mbale here, Dr. and Mr. Booza Azalia Ashraf. Is an amazing guy discussing single parenthood. But before we get onto the third style of parenting, I want to tell you that if you're still using charcoal for cooking, you are doing this country a disservice, you're doing the world a disservice. Please, there are many other available avenues for you to cook. For example, you can buy a gas, and government is giving gas, at an affordable price right now, 100k, 13 kilograms. Go to any Starbucks petrol station and get one at that affordable price. Please use electricity. It's also much more affordable. Please do not cut down our trees to enable you to cook, because if you cut down the tree, you'll burn it, and after burning, you get charcoal, and by the way, charcoal is wasted energy. That is not, it's not broken down to complete combustion. So please avoid cutting down our trees to make your furnace charcoal to cook. But please, we need the cold breath like now, this place where we are right now. It's so cool because these guys let the trees stay on board, and now we are enjoying this beautiful weather because Sigma Fountain Hotel let the trees to stay on. And guys, please do not cut down any tree. Use pressure gas cookers, and please, they can work for you, man. Stop cutting down our trees. But also, if you're in Mbale and you want to chill in a better place, please come and chill at Sigma Fountain Hotel, the best place to chill around. But also, if you want to have something like this we have right now on this place, having anything like, you want the birthday party, you want introduction, you want a wedding, you want anything that looks like a shootout, please trust no any other. Don Pablo Medias is the place to be. This guy has the best photography. Today, working with Joel at the back here, he's doing us an amazing job. Please, she has a big team in there, editors, cameramen, and they're doing us an amazing job. Please take your stuff in there, and please, I think even you must take a baby for shit out at Pablo's place.
Yeah, and I'm soon going to
the Pablo Medias.
No, I'll call him. Yeah. Or we are going to make business soon,
please,
because
he has a good work, right?
I'm soon going to bring someone else.
Oh,
don't announce it, please. It was just a secret. And
by the way, nothing is secret anymore. But please, Pablo, we're coming to you anytime from now. We are taking our baby home, aren't we? Lovely. So please go to the next one now.
Yeah, I was talking about the third parenting style, and that is permissive.
Permissive.
The permissive parenting style. They don't care. Even if you go out, sleep there, come back home tomorrow, I will say, how are you? Good morning. Life will still work.
Okay.
Period. No asking where were you, what do you do, blah blah. It's just a carefree parent. That is a permissive parent.
Waswaga.
Yes, and this is very dangerous because the child will grow up without self-control. Will learn nothing about
less fair.
Yes, will learn nothing. We want our kids to have freedom, But if the freedom is unlimited, then issues are going to do what? Issues are going to rise. If we subscribe our children to free calls, we are going to bring challenges. The child who is on free call, we have prepaid calls on our phones, but you can even make unnecessary calls because you think
There's free bundles.
free bundles.
I bought bundles. They're prepaid. About 1,000 bundles.
You don't control. You can even tell you can even say, don't go off. You put it there. You go and do other things. Why you don't care. Those are now the kids. If you leave the kids to go the way they want, they will pick on various antisocial behaviors, which will eventually lead to what? Lead to early pregnancies. Yes, that later lead to single parenting. So I wanted to bring in a factor of how parenting styles lead to premature productions and whatsoever. So and there are very many causes in this. Okay. Then another cause of children producing at a tender age is one, the environment and the society where we do what? Where we live, right? Some of us
that now fit the other side now of the single parenting, like also the environment where somebody is living.
Yes, the environment is a broad thing, right? But now we look at the surrounding. Where is the home, right? Where is the home? If the child is exposed to various acts, if, for example, my family is near a bar or a place where these sex workers stand or stay, are you going to give birth or to groom a pastor or a sheikh?
Uncle fresh.
If a kid grows up with such in vocabulary, will he serve on the altar?
Uncle fresh. Uncle fresh.
Yes, so automatically the kid will get to that, and and even the parents, what they do at home. Okay, a child can be also what? Will get exposed and want to go and try it out outside. So if she goes to try it outside, or he goes to try it outside, what are the end results? Are we together? So in this case, we are looking at children producing at a tender age. They automatically, most of them become single parents. That is the second factor of single parenthood. We say the first is what? The natural one, death. Then the second one, we are talking about early childbirths, okay, or reproduction. So we go to the third one. The third factor that causes single parenthood. It is marriage separations and divorce.
Single mother.
It's not necessarily single mothers.
Single daddies.
Even single daddies, right? When two married people who had children separate, are they going to split the children?
No.
So that everybody takes the legs? Yes. It means one person is going to take sole responsibility. And in this case, the one who has much words is the one going to take the children. The one who has more authority is the one going to take the what? The children.
Maybe the one who has more influence on the children. In most cases, always women that have more influence on the children. That will take the kids away from men.
Okay.
And now think from that what happened. But I believe as well, how are we guys separated? I think that's what matters in that time.
Yes.
Please, do you want to discuss that as well?
What are the causes of separation? When we are looking at psychology, more so psychology in society, which is known as social psychology, we look at an aspect known as interpersonal attraction. Interpersonal attraction looks at who you are within a certain setting. how am I looking? How are people what?
Looking
Seeing
at
me.
Mm.
Right? And how am I being seen? Those are now 3 issues in interpersonal attraction. And if you have those questions, how am I being seen? How are people seeing me? And how am I looking in the society?
Mm.
It will drive you into very many acts as a person.
Wanting to fit in society.
Very good.
Wanting to be
be seen. Wanting to look attractive before what? Before people or before others. All right?
Mm.
In that case, it brings in an aspect of separation.
Ndoza binene umuliko okwegomba. Njagala mbeere ng'ono.
Njagala bandabe ng'ono.
Njagala mbeere nga Zari. Zari baby. Njagala mbeere nga Zari baby. Kati okubeera nga Zari baby nakwongerako kala.
N'okwambala engoye nga za bbeeyi. Nina ku kafeesi.
So that brings a lot of pressure on that individual. So which individual also put pressure on another person. Very good. Who might not be a man like me. Yes. So if I'm unable to meet those issues, then it will break off. Very good.
And I've been asked very many questions by people.
Like?
Why are there many separations today? Regardless of the number of children that we have together. People don't mind these days how to separate and when to separate. They don't mind.
Yeah, marriages nowadays, yalagizare. Nawingiramu bwalaga naye bunegezaamu
naye bwe bukwegezaamu kati ennaku zino we are no longer persistent tetukyalemerako bwe bukwegezaamu
obuvaamu
ng'obuta ng'ate ekinsanyusa nti oba waakabuta leero ng'obuukira ate
omulala
kwegamba bulinga takisi ennaku zino ova wano
odameero.
Right? You know, people are no longer valuing relationships, right? So there are very many causes of separation, very many. And, separation is a very key term. And we are also at the verge of losing some of our wives and husbands if we are not what? We are not very careful with this. Right? In one, we can look at the first cause of separation. That is character. Character of either the man or the woman.
Character we're gonna have together.
Character, neisa, empisa, all of those are in
one thing called character.
Yes. Now, the aspect of character is very complex, and we have 2 things that shape character. It is one thing, but it is divided into 2 that shape your character, the way you behave.
That is?
In psychology, being a psychologist,
let's go ahead.
We call it the self-concept.
Self-concept?
Yes.
You want to break it down?
Self-concept builds what we call character and behavior. Under self-concept, we have what we call you.
Me, the David episode.
You, the David. And me, the Amina. If I'm a woman.
A woman, oh.
Yes. The Amina and you, the David. There is what we call the self-concept. Self-concept has very many issues. It has one, it has the attitudes. Attitude. There is that word, attitude. We are looking at what shapes character.
Let's break them down. Attitude. Mulugana baby. Attitude. Engage. I don't know.
Chiba chibera.
Chibera vera. Okay, chibera vera. Okay.
Nempulira gy'owuliramu nga ggwe. It is one of the aspects that causes character and character change. We hear negative attitude, positive attitude. Mpulira saagala kino, mpulira nkyagala. Right? Bwe nkubuuza lwaki okyagala, nze just you know, just. You know, so that shapes character. And a person with too much attitude, too much negative attitude, newe okola otya tosobola kikyusa. The only thing you can do is to be patient to that person who has that kind of
kibeerabeera.
Yes. Kugumiikiriza, patience, bugumiikiriza will help you overcome that. Then the second aspect that shapes our character is esteem. Call it self-what? Esteem. Self-esteem is the opinion about ourselves. Twetegeera tutya.
As individuals.
Yes.
Gwe ng'omuntu.
Nzaani. There is that word. Gwani, nzaani. How do I take myself to be? Wali tulese ekibeerabeera, attitude. Then ne tuyingizaamu nzaani. Bwe weetegeera gwe ky'oli, it gives you a startup to survive in terms of character. Bw'oba teweemanyi, you will be reckless. Right? So ne mu kwemanya mulimu abantu abateemanyi mu bulungi. Then we have those who have high, what we call, we have low self-esteem and high self-esteem. In low self-esteem, yoyo omuntu eyenyooma.
Ali timid.
Yenyooma.
Timid.
Yenyooma. N'ojja n'omugamba oli mulungi, olimba. Oyo ali musajja bwe mutyo. That one has what we call low self-esteem. You know, has low self-esteem. Then we have
high self-esteem.
Ono omuntu gw'ogamba nti no, before you go to high self-esteem, low self-esteem, omuntu ayinza omugamba nti no, nkwagala nnyo. I love you so much.
Agamba ki?
Olimba. Waliwo omusajja ayagala. It means tewekkiririzaamu. Ekyo nakyo kishapinga karakita y'omuntu. Waba teyekkiririzaamu, agenda kuba n'ebizibu bingi, ng'ekizibu ekisinga. Low self-esteem, ng'omuntu teyekkiririzaamu, ekizibu kyaleeta ekisinga mu relationship is jealousness.
How?
Afuna nnyo obujja. Kuba gwe buli ky'oba olikola akirabanga ekitali kituufu.
Aye, olikola ki?
When your phone is off and you are not with her, ajja kubuuza simu yo lwaki teyabaddeko. Even when you explain that maybe my battery went low, ajja kugamba olimba wagyeeko esimu. And that is going to be the start of war.
Not relationship.
Yes. Kati omuntu webbuba wakikola today n'akikola enkya n'akikola the other day, gwe omusajja kiba kikutama. Ne wabanga naawe oli mukazi musajja wo nga takwesiga, because it brings mistrust, right? Wabanga akuwaayiriza ali kusiibako ku makya olw'eggulo, tofuna na mirembe giba waka. N'oba mukazi ekivaamu ng'omutima lava eri gy'obadde naye tandika okukola ki? Okukendeera n'okufa. Are you seeing how character is bringing separation? Okitegedde? Nti woba ne attitude buli kaseera konna oswitchinga off. Baawo oba mukazi wo watabeera so much patient with you. Low self-esteem causes what we call a lot of mistrust, which is brought by a lot of jealousness, right? So I was in a point that if you over-choose your spouse, it will reach a time when he or she can't handle it anymore, right? So what will come up is separation, right? Then in this, we are still on the character issue of causing separation. Someone with the bad attitude, yenyiza. Omugamba ko katono yenyiza. You can be smiling and when you look
switching up moods.
They call it mood swings. Yes, the person has that character of mood swings, not so. Nazo zitama. So if you don't have a patient husband, or if you don't have a patient wife, for a person with mood swings, regardless whether male or female, chitama, right? After some time, ngolaba mukozechi mwawukana. Ate we mwawukana, it means one of you is going to take care of the siblings alone. So the aspect of separation is a very big factor to the cause of single parenting, right? And the separation, we have to mind about our characters. We who are having wives and husbands at home, right? A lot of things should be done. Why are there many separations today that are causing a lot of single parenting? What the character is. Yes, I gave you character as very the important first cause.
Mood swings.
Yes, low self-esteem.
High self-esteem.
Very good. Bidi wamu, right? Then two that causes separation. Tetuchibusa maso obwavu.
Hey boy,
obwavu.
Abakazi bagala sente.
Okitegeera.
Obutali sente teri bulamu.
Teri.
No money, no life, man.
Teri.
We cannot survive without money.
Teri. That is the reason why women are hustling a lot.
Alana sente.
They are not home. What is the time? It is 6. How many women are back home?
By now. Bachali ku street.
Bakyayiriba. Abamu bali kuyingira.
Bachikuba kiro sona bro.
Bachikuba kiro. Sawa che yamaka kati kankubuza.
Tebiriyo. Teri.
So woba mukazi ng'olina omusajja. Omusajja tomulaba mu mwezi tomulabako. Edda the Sabines took on what we call female genital mutilation. They use circumcise
reduce the urge,
to reduce the sex libido. Nti abasajja baabwe they used to go to Kenya for trade in tradition. Ate edda tewaali moroka tewaali nyonyi, baali batambula bigere okugenda okusuubula.
Mutamalawo n'emyezi 5.
Yes, n'emyezi 5 takomawo waka. Lwaki ali mu lugendo atambula. So in order to avoid adultery and fornication,
it's anti-human, and it's anti-human, bro. It's anti-human.
In order to limit on that sexual urge of the women, baba jiranga ne baba circumcising that remove the cause, the switch to the sexual appetite. Basigale nga bali ku nomo. Musajja n'waba taliiwo. Ali nomo. Ali fine. Paka bw'okomerawo. Gwe mwenyini a switching on. Chovola babo bali ba circumcising abakazi. They used to chop the ladies. Why? To reduce on their sexual urge. Whereas in other cultures, bali bajjamu kateni, bajjamu obusuwa obujimuso obwagazi. Mu other cultures, babwongera they stimulate.
Wamu.
Pulling. Okukyalira ensiko.
Maybe the men were always available.
Very good. That is the reason why the Baganda always pulled. Nti katuongeremu vibe. Katuongeremu vibe. Lwaki omusajja abeerawo buli kaseera. So buli kaseera atayagala. Okitegedde?
Azikubemu.
Yagigula. Kati kyakola ffe twongerako vibe. Okitegedde nti saawa yonna nkwatako bukwasi ng'agwawo. Buli kaseera. That is why they pulled kuzongerako. Eri bazijjamu abakazi beekuume balinde baba abataliiwo. Ne Buganda kuba bali full time.
Onayo full time.
Twongere
vibe keberewo.
Keberewo ndowooza okitegedde bulungi.
Kale so.
So ennaku zino olina vibe jjukira. Olina vibe.
Kweri
etambula. Naye bbaawo taliiwo.
Okola ki? Onoonya
mulala aliwo. Ontegedde kati onoonya omulala aliwo. Okitegedde kyekigenda okujja mu maaso nti when the husband notes that waliwo gwokutana eri ku mabbali obufumbo bukyaliwo automatic separation. Yes, I'm not saying I support female genital mutilation because bija n'ebibi bingi.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Yeah. But even pulling erina disadvantages. Anti kankubuulira
babulanga batya
babulanga ate n'abakazi babyagala because bagenda kati omubuuza lwaki agendayo sika nga talina na musajja naye agenza okusika ayagala ki ontegedde kati
ayagala vibe
naye jjukira baawe tabeerawo ali kwagala vibe naye baawe tabeerawo gwekyo tokiraba ontegedde asula yeeka mu nju naye ayagala vibe goloza gyakola eyo teri basajja anaafunayo automatically. So in the end of it all okitegedde so abakazi bali kuyiriba nnyo n'abasajja bali kuyiriba nnyo ate mu kuyiriba
there's no time for family,
not time for one another okitegedde kivaamu nga emitima gyawukana that is causing a lot of separation. N'esente ennaku zino okwagala nnyo esente olina abaana ewaka n'omusajja omusajja talikuwa sente ezo z'oyagala ojja kuzinoonya waki awalala
kyeki kyoleta obwavu omukazi ayagala sente oba emitwalo 5 baby go have fun 1 million in a weekend
okikozeeko
nabusanga mukama
very good kati gwe ono wanaalaba wali ku TV nga waliwo gwe bawadde surprise ajja kwegomba oli akuteekeko pressure gwe baawe mulina n'abaana nga gwe tolaba oli kyakola agabira banne shopping nani
vouchers of 5 million go to Abra man
n'emitwalo 5 tolina zimuwa ontegedde kati which conversation are you going to have with her kati wafuna oli aziyiwawo nga tafuddeeyo what is the end result? What is the end result? The end result is going and separation akulekera abaana oba agenda naki n'abaana. So that is the existence of single parenting. Separation erimu bintu bingi bw'omanyinga even the parenting style causing a separation of the marriages. Gwe gye wakulira gwe bawo omukazi ono noono omukazi gye yakulira causing a separation nearby future. Omwana eyakula n'omuzadde omu omuwala eyakula ne taata we, that girl will never have respect for the husband. Lwaki? I mean for the wife and love. Lwaki? Ye yakula nga muzadde omu ate akula muzadde aba mukuyiriba to look for ends what need aleka the parenting role
ali ku street against
abaana abaleka bokka waka.
Those are what I think happened also in Kampala.
Very good.
Guy the kids are at home alone with the maid.
Yes.
Or maybe mommy isn't around.
Very good. So abaana abo benyini bebavaamu ne bafuna embuto. Abaana abo benyini bebakula nti newafuna omusajja. Already that parent who has killed the other boy amuleseeko ekyakiyita kisiraani nti that girl, when that girl grows up, she will have a problem with the husband ajomuwasa.
Even mentally, psychologically.
So n'amaka abaana baffe gye bakulira kibakosa nnyo. Kati nze wenkula n'abazadde bange bombi nga mbalaba. When I get a wife, nja kugezaako okukola muzeeyi kye yakola to maintain the family. Tetugenda separating.
Ate kubona abantu single men dogs.
Very good. Kati ekirala frustration kikozinga separation.
Feminists calling men dogs.
Separation, frustration. That is frustration. You calling a man a dog and calling a woman maybe a dog. It is caused by frustration. It is after a certain experience
with that person, with a man.
Yes.
Then you categorically call all of them dogs.
Yes.
Osajja mbwa.
oli gwe wasookako eyali embwa.
So now that type of mind being put onto the baby girl whom you're raising up, that she will raise up with anger towards men and calling all men dogs just because she didn't enjoy it, because the mother didn't enjoy the father.
Lastly, on separation as a cause of single parenting, another cause of separation is
we need to finish.
Yes, lack of responsibility.
As we finish up,
we are husband and wife in the home, but the man doesn't play his role as a husband. Okay. Yes, we have those necessities we have to provide as men, but it doesn't mean we can provide all of them. But at least let us show that we can try to afford. Right? Let us try as much as possible. The people we have at home, they see us. Agamba bawange David agezaako.
He's trying.
Yes, that word, that statement, he's trying or he tries. Chikuuma obufumbo. But if the wife sees that David has not put up any step towards provision,
what keeps her there? What about work?
There is nothing confusing a woman than work vis-a-vis provision. And
work vis-a-vis provision.
Kuba work ayagala okulya. You'll be good in bed, but after the bed, what next? You'll be hungry. Automatically, you'll want to eat. I know work away. Now work.
Boys nowadays take a lot of power play. Okongera waka.
Do you know what they say men are handsome?
Yeah, handsome.
Has something.
What does your hand have?
Do you have something
in your hand?
That is handsome. And one English say that if monkeys had money, women would be in the bush.
Hey. So anywhere where there is money, woman is there. We need to finish. We need to end here.
Okay.
Do you want to give your parting shots? Before I think I'll need to bring back Dr. Booza to discuss now the repercussions, what we should be done in this single parenthood program the next time we meet. But right now he needs to give his parting shots right on the camera over there.
We need to take responsibility as parents or as fathers and mothers. Okay? Let us try to exercise authoritativeness. Let us put our children into dialogue. Let us sit with our wives and speak to one another. A speaking family grows stronger. A quiet family will always tend to separate. If I have a challenge, can I sit with my wife? If I have a challenge, can my husband listen to me? And if you harmonize, if you dialogue, it is always the ultimate solution for every challenge that we face in life. Thank you very much.
It was one-on-one on the Big Talk Media. David Ming being your host. Of course, here today we are at Sigma Fountain Hotel, the best hotel we have in Mbale. All our visitors, all friends, bring your girlfriend, bring your man, bring all your friends, bring them and chill out in the most suitable, calm place ever in Mbale. No noise, no what. Please, there is a bar right there for you. There is a bar right here somewhere. Please, there is a bar accommodation and also a restaurant. Please, good beds are in there sleeping. Don't die if you're in Mbale. And if you're a new person coming in, please go to no other place except Sigma Fountain Hotel here in Mbale. The numbers are 0747145449. 0747145449. It's the place you can come and chill and have the best. Please, we say no to racism. We say no to racial segregation. We say no to even tribal segregation. Please, we are one people, we are one family, we are one small global village. I am your brother, you're my sister, no matter where you're coming from, whether you are which type of a tribe, please put away tribal sentiments and please consider Uganda as one. This world, consider this country, consider this world as one. UK, US, even Slovakia, Russia, please, we are one people. Even everywhere in this country, Saudi Arabia and Syria, we are one people, please. Let's not racially abuse or demean people based on their tribes, please. There is no place of that kind of a thing in this dispensation when we are in the 21st century. Friends, let's improve. We cannot keep doing the same thing always. No way. Please, let's do it away with it and let's stop it. As a big talk media, we condemn it. We condemn it. We should not allow it to have its place in our country. And for now, I thank you guys. It was David, the host. And please take your life to the big talk. Take your life to the Don Pablo Medias and have the best ever. Thank you, friends. For now, Joel at the back doing all the work for us. I can say bye-bye for God and my country.